Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to our daily stock market insights. And today we are going to talk about your favorite stocks in the Philippine market. I hope you had a very profitable Friday today. And it's a rainy afternoon here in Manila. And if this is your first time to watch our video, know that I am doing this every day, guys. So you are very much welcome to make your suggestions or request your stocks to be reviewed. And I might be able to record another one by tonight. So I'm looking forward to your comments, suggestions, and whatever insights you'd like to share. All right. In the meantime, I already have outlined here the stocks that I will be reviewing. In the meantime, I'd like to go ahead and talk about the index. So last night I said I don't feel good when the MA20, which is the line here in between our Bollinger Band, the center line there. I don't feel good when the MA20 is pointing downwards. So that was my comment last night. And true enough, we had some more selling pressure that happened today. See that? And now we even started to trigger the MA20 line downward. So I just feel like there is a big chance that it might continue to drop. I don't think it's going to be very, very significant drop, but most likely if it will fall, it will just be testing around 5,800 level at the moment, unless we have another negative news again that might impact the entire index. But so far, this is just a conservative, our traders, our institutions are conservatively trading the market, hence the drop in the price, because probably they might have entered somewhere here and then they started taking profit. So you know that the index is a representation of all the 30 plus stocks in the Philippine market. So probably they were able to enter in those major stocks and they're now profitable. So let's take a look at each one. I will be reviewing a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me see if I can add some more later. Okay, let's start with a very popular stock today, Dito. Okay, Dito managed to do another gap up here, but we are very, very near the MA20 line. So really not sure if the following weeks, in the coming days, who will dominate the market, who will dominate Dito. Do we have more investors here, or do we still have a huge chunk of traders playing this stock? Because traders will definitely take profit sooner than the investors, and right now we're very near our resistance, which is at 3.85. So another wait and see game right here. So in a short term, people might be taking profit around here, but who knows, if we have more people really interested in buying and adding more volume here, it can break our resistance and we'll start a brand new wave. So let's wait and see. So far volume is picking up right here. See that? The cloud that you see here, that's the average, but there's a volume for the past how many days now. Okay, so the resistance right now short term is 385. Let's take a look at Merrimart. What's happening in Merrimart is also 50-50. A lot of 50-50 right here. See that? So we don't know which direction this stock would take actually. Is it going to break the upper line that you have here, or is it going to do a breakdown in price? Because right now it just managed to bounce right at the lower line that we have here. So it's like an asymmetrical triangle. So let's see, probably on Monday we will see some clearer pictures here. What's interesting to note is that we have some foreign buying, but not enough volume right here. So let's see. Okay, so you can probably draw these two lines and use those as your markings. Next is PureGold. As for PureGold, okay, so this is a slight rejection. You had a bounce, but minor bounce, and somehow I see there's more selling pressure that's happening. That slight bounce is somewhat already a trigger of a continuous downtrend. It followed the lower high. So when it bounced a little, and that's your high, which is much lower than the previous high over here. So I think it is currently respecting this downtrend channel that we have at the moment. So it might continue to drop. In the meantime, I'd say let's see if it will create a bounce around 46.50, around that level, 46.59, because we see this price area, that one over there, support over here, which was a resistance as well here. So these are key areas that might trigger some significant changes or movements. Sorry about that. Next is BCOR. Wow, BCOR has been climbing up. Wow. What's in this stock? I didn't see this. 56% in just a few weeks. Great, great. But I think we are now triggering some profit-taking moves right here. So this is the resistance that we have at the moment. We're now inside the upper band. Um, what we need to take note of here is when a price still ends outside of the Bollinger Band, there's still more buying pressure there. That's why here you'd notice even we had a red here. Excuse me. Even if you have a red candlestick there, but because it is still outside of the Bollinger Bands, you see some more buying pressure. The uptrend is continuous. But what's different in this case is that we are now inside the Bollinger Band, and so at the same time you had the price stopping at this level. So I just see that as a resistance. In the event it will drop, first area to observe is around 2.93, or better yet, let's do a Fibonacci retracement. That way you have some key levels to look at. See that this is the first area of possible bounce. This and this hard stop would be 2.60 because that's where your MA20 line is. So just go ahead and observe that. In the meantime, I'd say this is already pretty high for a position trader, which is more likely to be my profile. I'd say I'd wait for a bounce and I enter there. I'd wait for a confirmation in these key levels over here. Next is TEL, soon to be a competitor of Dito. Okay, so now people are continuously taking profit, more reds. Actually, yesterday it was a red as well. So I'd say just hang in there. Wait for it to drop some more before you enter. Currently, I'm looking at 1,289 level as a possible area where it will drop, and most likely will experience some bounce there. But I'm not generalizing. Rather, I'd say if the price reaches 1,289, we go ahead and observe if there will be some consolidation and some recovery right at that level. But some more declines might happen in the coming days. BDO right over here. I think this is already a good bounce for BDO. It's very near the area. It could be a little from 85 to 86. That's already the area of bounce, and it did bounce actually. If you were to look at it, I actually added more volume here today. So see that last 15 minutes from it was just trending around this level, and then last 15 minutes it managed to jump by, wow, is this even correct? Yeah, it is. From this point over here, and then it managed to go up by 2.36% in just the last 15 minutes. The moves of the insta moves. Okay, there you have it. Um, so what are the chances of it moving higher in the coming days? There's definitely a big chance right here. It has been in that we've revisited the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times already. So I think this is a very good setup for BDO. Tech is still, I think, red, but we are now just moving above the MA20 line. So I'd say if it'll drop some more, it will just stabilize around 5.85 before it continues to move higher. I don't think it'll break down in price. It'll just stay at the MA20 line and then start to trigger the upper band for tech. Next is MRC. I know they have a scheduled. Yeah, maybe what you can do is read through these notes because they had stockholders meeting today, and I was just reading through the thread in Instagrams, and I think MRC is going to be giving out dividends soon. I haven't really read everything here myself, but I'll go check that out later. But what happened here? It has climbed already, and I think this is for me. I'm looking at it if there are good news here in the stockholders meeting. I think it's a good opportunity if it dips. That's when we start buying some more. Okay. I just feel like it might revisit your 23 level again, or even lower than that. That's fine. But I just think that it will establish some brand new highs in the coming days. We're still at a very cheap level, come to think of it here, right? So 0.2274 is the support I'm looking at. SEC had some good moves today, but last 15 minutes something happened here. There, from here it dropped to here. But for the past how many days in insider buying, I don't know what term you use there, but some officers, CEO, some senior leadership in this company are already starting to add more volume. They're buying shares. So that means it's a good sign because they see, of course, they understand the financial health of the business. And if they feel like this area is already cheap, then I think that's the reason why they're adding more volume. Come to think of it, look at that. Okay, see that. But right now, I'm just using the MA20 line as our key level support area. They're around 971. Let's use that. Okay, I'm not putting in any resistance right now because it might take some time. Actually, the first one would be 1047, and then the next would be 11.04. Those are the key levels I'm looking at. Okay, very, very cheap level. So that is it. That's our first part, you guys. I will go ahead and review some more. It's a Friday. We have a lot of time later tonight to do this. So just go ahead and drop a comment, okay? In the meantime, thank you and good afternoon. Bye-bye.